All right, everybody, welcome to New Comic Wednesday. My name is Pencil for Life, or Brad Ashworth. My name, I go by Pencil for Life. Welcome to the channel. I am with Chester Busby today. Say hello, Chester.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here.
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to be reviewing every Wednesday some new books that come out. We got three great books today. We've got Mega Ghost by Albatross Funny Books, Goddess Mode by Vertigo Comics, and Batman Who Laughs #1 by DC Comics. So we're going to get into it. If you have any questions or you want to reach the creators, I have put their Twitter accounts below in the comment section or in the what about section, I think, of the video. I don't know what it's called exactly. And also, if you want to help, support, help us get books, things like that, you can donate as well. But let me turn on my camera here. And we're going to start with Albatross Comics Mega Ghost. So Chester has not read this at all.
No.
Just I have. We couldn't get a PDF from Albatross in time to share between us. So I just grabbed it. First off, this is more of kind of a kid's book, maybe young adult. It's not to be taken too seriously as Albatross does a lot of just funny, good adventure books. Um, so yeah, I mean that should say kind of what the book is about, what to expect when you open the book. I mean, artwork matches the inside, which I always like.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, same guy, does the cover, does the artwork.
Why isn't that standard?
I don't know. People buy covers. I always say, they always say never judge a book by its cover, but everybody just buys covers. It's kind of dumb. So, yeah. But anyways, so it takes place in a small town, and there's a gang member or a group of bad kids who use magic for evil deeds. And then there's a group of school kids who are always wanting to be kind of top dog between each other for who's the best in the school for magic and stuff like that. So what happens is this kid goes through this haunted house. I'm just going to be a quick synopsis here. Finds a magic ring that summons some ghosts, and these ghosts or the ring appears in times of danger throughout different times in history and things like that, and they form the Mega Ghost, a chimera of sorts between the ghosts to fight off evil. And so the kid is the bearer of the ring in the book, and he has to fight off the different villains and things like that are coming after his city and the world. So it is a fun adventure read. I don't want to give a lot away. I just want to show some of the artwork real quick. Very good artwork. Very expressive, simple, but great design with the page layouts. Easy to read and understand. I would say it's kind of, kind of like on the fun side, kind of like Archie, but with some action and cool ghosts and stuff like that. So if you can get this at your local store, I would buy it. It is $3.99 for the book. Most books are going to be $3.99 nowadays. So I would it's definitely a buy for me. So I would recommend it.
Well, I can say that I've never actually read an Albatross book before.
Mm-hmm.
And the art reminds me a lot of Mad Magazine.
It does. Yeah. It has a really, that fun cartoony look, I like how they have a screeching on the cars, the little clouds, Definitely reminds me of like old school comic strips,
Mm.
the artwork back and forth. This right here reminded me of Richie Rich. You know.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. So, but it was a good book, fun read. Definitely a must get if you got kids and they want something with action and ghost adventure and stuff like that. So, definitely don't want to spoil anything inside the book, but pick it up. Good read, all around fun time. So, solid buy right there.
I saw some very 80s dialogue in there as well.
There is some very 80s dialogue. Yeah. The gang is like they're stuck in like I would say they're almost like for Back to the Future, the gang. Who's in Back to the Future? Like Biff and his friends.
Right.
Yeah. They're kind of like that. But they're supported by like an evil mastermind too. So definitely I would pick this up. Good read, good job, Albatross. So oh yeah, Gabe Soria is the writer. Gideon Kendall, though, his artwork, I love it. Really good. Check him out for sure on Twitter. He's a great guy.
Can you suggest some other titles from Albatross Books?
I could have had my stuff with me from the shop. I will do that next week, though. I will grab them because I don't have them prepped right now. But they do have a couple other books that sell quite a lot. So I'll find out the titles real quick, though, at my shop and then bring it by. So
cool.
We'll do that next week for sure. All right. So the next book we're going to run on to Goddess Mode #1. Artwork by RobbiRodriguez and written by Zoe Quinn. As some of you know, Zoe Quinn is a little bit controversial. So we'll stay away from that during this review because we're just going to be reviewing the issue mainly. But
do we have to?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right. Because they're both controversial, not just her.
Oh, not just her. I haven't seen Robbi's stuff, so I just know who she is, though. She's been a little more outspoken than I think Robbi has. So, anyways, so let's start with you, Chester. What did you think of Goddess Mode?
Well, I say this under duress.
Under duress.
The art is very good.
Art's very good. Art is very good.
Yes.
I agree.
I mean, you know, I just got to be honest because I don't like RobbiRodriguez, but I won't get into it like you asked. But
okay.
The art is outstanding. Okay. It's very good. As far as the story goes, it's a bit wordy.
It is a bit wordy. I noticed that. I was like, man, there's a lot of dialogue going on for.
Yeah. It is kind of the typical, you know, what has happened here is Zoe Quinn has put herself in the story, is what this is.
Of course.
That is Zoe Quinn, is the main character. Mm-hmm. And she is basically, you know, the typical angsty, hates everything, hates her father, troublemaker, etc., etc. This story is not for me in the least, but it's not horribly written. Actually, it's too wordy. It's kind of nonsense from my point of view, but there is a quality to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, and so overall, it's not a bad book, really.
Yeah, I would agree with you on all those points. Definitely a bit wordy. You know, like I said at the beginning, I had a problem at the beginning where, you know, she gets promoted for doing the wrong things in the book. Yep. You know, and that's the right thing to do, I guess.
Well,
the only problem I have with the character design is like the half-shaved head. Like, oh my god! Like,
yeah, well, that's the SJW of today, right?
It is, but yeah, this is supposed to be like future, you know.
It's supposed to be, but you know. Yeah. But here's the thing. I have said this before. Mm-hmm. DC Comics did a very smart thing by taking all of these progressive, ultra political, making statement activist books and put them in Vertigo.
Yeah,
it was a smart move. separate it from your main book. Now, I'm not really happy with Diodeo is doing in the main line, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But very smart move. You're putting it over here. It's niche, and leave it in its niche area, and that's cool. If this is the kind of thing you like, if you enjoy activism and politic, thick. I don't mean, because the difference comes down to this. Is the politic happening to the character, or is the character telling you the politic? This is the distinction. In this book, you are being preached to.
Sure.
So if you're into that, then this book's right up your alley. The art is gorgeous. It's not badly written, actually.
Yeah. No, it's not at all. So, would I recommend buying it? I don't know. To me, it's going to be a wait and see, but I'm definitely not hating it at all. So, artwork though, I love the artwork though. It was great. Yeah. I'm not too sure about the cover. I hate the face of the cover, but
it looks just like Zoe Quinn, dude.
I don't know what Zoe Quinn looks like, so. But I love the shots. I mean, it's easy to read. The flow is, lines are good. They have a very flat color style in some of the pages. There's not like super amounts of shading or detail. There's a lot of pen and ink work. That's great. Yeah, I mean, artwork for me is top notch. I would read this on any other book too, no problem. So
yep,
really good.
No, I mean, really, the only real problem with it is the politic and the people who made it.
Yeah,
that's the only real issue with it. And I guarantee you, this book is going to be just boycotted.
Maybe because just to them, yeah.
Yep.
But give it a shot though. See if it is for you. Pick it up on the shelf. Give it a little bit of a read. I don't think there's any hurt in that with this book, so definitely check it out for sure.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised. It's much better than I expected it to be.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because we're doing this to read books for ourselves. Not be told, what's going to be good, what's going to be bad.
You're right.
Because we are going to be surprised by things. I think this is definitely a real surprise for us. So, but yeah, so mine's gonna be a waiting to see how well it does. But definitely check it out on the shelf.
Did you want to give them a little kind of rundown of what's going on overall?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Well, I mean, in the story, she's working for what's the name of the country? Azoth Company.
Yeah, Azoth, yeah. I almost want to say Azeroth, but it's not Blizzard.
Yeah, but no, I think it's Azoth.
Yeah.
They're trying to, let's see. Well, I can't really say that, can I?
No.
I see why you didn't explain it. I apologize. I can't. We'll spoil it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for you.
No, okay, I'm sorry. I can't.
I don't want to spoil books at all, but
no, you're right.
So we mainly talk about the quality, what we felt about it, if it's worth a read, if it's not worth a read. So give it a shout out. I'm going to have this on my shelf already. You can pick it up. I got a couple issues, so because I didn't know how well the book was going to be, so I only grabbed a handful of issues for the shelf. But yeah, check it out. It's not bad. So the next book then that we're going to go over is the one, the only Batman Who Laughs, #1.
$4.99.
It is $4.99. This is the variant cover as well. Of course, Scott Snyder and Jock. Oh my gosh, those two together, amazing. So, gorgeous cover, stands out perfectly. It's great. The book, most people who probably read comics know what DC Metal was and where Batman Laughs came from. So you don't really need a history on who he is or anything like that. But this takes place in the main continuity of the universe, I believe, and Batman versus the Batman Who Laughs. It's pretty cool. So I love the artwork for it. Absolutely stunning. Jock just hit it out of the park like normal. I mean, look at the Bat Raptor crashing, or
Yeah.
jumping over the damaged bridge here.
Oh
Looks
no,
sick.
he's an amazing artist. And this is the first time for me to see the colors because I saw it in black and white.
Yeah.
And the colors are beautiful. They make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
pop.
yeah. They make it pop real well. I mean, even the black and white PDFs, which we got earlier, were still good, but this takes it to another level for sure. And I like how he has like the busy foregrounds, but like kind of plain backgrounds. It's not too busy all the way around. Uh, so not bad at all. He uses very minimalistic style when it comes to background detail, but uh, and how his pen and brushwork goes, it's pretty interesting. I love this jump right here where he jumps
Yeah.
off the bike. Just looks great.
I I like the panel above more actually.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. There is a lot of words, a lot of descriptions going on, but not as wordy as the last book, that's for sure.
No. This is a good balance. This
Mhm.
is very well written. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Scott knows what he's doing, that's for
yeah,
sure.
he does. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is I'm already going to tell you this is definitely a buy for me.
Mhm.
So you got the Joker come in, things like that. So it's pretty neat. What's your overall impression, Sir Chester?
Well, one, it's beautiful. Two, it's
Mm-hmm.
really well written.
Mm-hmm.
The general premise is here Batman is trying to make himself capable of defeating Batman.
Yep.
And uh, I am not a fan of the end justifies the means,
Yes. Okay.
and Batman, especially with Batman. So this storyline, like say Injustice, are not comics that I'm interested in because
Okay.
that's not my Superman and that's not my Batman.
Mm-hmm.
However, it is beautiful and it is very well written. It's a page turner.
Yep. It is.
So I'm not really interested in the story itself, but the comic is absolutely great. So if you don't have a problem with twisting the morality of our characters for a different look at them,
Mm-hmm.
I buy this book.
Mm. Okay. Uh,
That's what I would say.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, I understand the ends don't justify the means sometimes. You know. Uh, I don't know. It's hard to say though because like, what would we do if we were Batman going up against the Batman Who Laughs, who just outright kills everything? So.
Oh, well, if it were me, I would have shot the Joker in the head first time I saw him. But that's
uh,
me.
yeah, yeah. The but so I mean, we'll have to. I don't know. You got me thinking about that now. I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
fair question, right?
it is a fair question.
You know,
Um,
but it is a great book though.
it is. Yeah, it was really good. Uh, I loved reading it. I loved the semi Punisher esque section.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It's
Uh,
far better than anything King is writing right now.
that okay, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. So,
I don't
uh,
know. How would you feel this compares to the White Knight?
okay. So White Knight, how versus this? That's a very good question. Um, Artwork is probably going to be on par almost. I mean, but Sean Gordon Murphy puts so much detail into the artwork, gives you all the
Yes.
subtle storylines in there. But the overall feeling is the same. Like
Yeah.
they both have great pin work, brush work. that they're able to convey those feelings and action moments just perfectly. The writing, though, Scott and Sean do write, a little bit different. Uh, and White Knight was definitely more politics based so far than I can tell with this one. So I don't know. We'll have to see at the end. I do love White Knight though. I mean, I got the trade, I got the issues. So,
well, I asked because it felt similar to me.
Yeah, I think that's more of the inking style and the artwork style because they're similar but yet a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, just the way they work though, it's very similar art wise.
Yeah,
I think they
but
just mastered that pen quite a bit. But
oh, absolutely, dude.
Mhm.
But this is a growing trend, taking the hero out of the hero.
Okay.
We're seeing this quite a bit. The new Martian Manhunter, same thing.
Yeah.
He's a bad cop. He's
Yeah.
it's they're doing this all over. Marvel is starting to do it. They're rewriting, Uncle Ben's death, Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four origins, Captain
Oh yeah,
America's
that's coming out in March. They're redoing the
yeah.
whole origins. Like,
They're
like
doing all
what the
this
hell?
stuff. They're
Yeah.
taking the hero out of the hero, and I
Yep.
don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's gonna change. Yeah, definitely change who the characters are. I don't think it's right, because they were made that way on a purpose. I mean, they have those morals and those standards on a purpose. It's like
Yeah,
Spider-Man doesn't go around killing everybody.
no,
He
he doesn't.
easily could, but he doesn't for a reason because he thinks people, deserve a second chance, all
Sure.
the time.
Yeah, if you want a murder machine, go read a Punisher or a Lobo book.
Yeah. Totally agree. But yeah, if you're gonna change those fundamental characters the way they are and what they stand for, yeah, they're definitely not the heroes that they should be, at all. They're not even heroes at that point. So, uh, if this is how it's gonna be, I mean, that raises the question: is Batman actually going to be a hero anymore? Uh, and we don't know. I mean,
Well, no,
I,
the Batman who laughs most certainly is not a hero.
no, he's not. He's definitely the villain,
Yeah,
and I get it, but you know, setting evil after evil or fire versus fire, fire to fight fire, is not always the best move.
no, it's not, and
Yeah.
that is the hero's path. Is
Mm-hmm.
finding a way to defeat the evil in the noble manner.
Yeah.
But I'm preaching about something that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, my feelings on it, this book is really good. And
It
if you
is really
like
good.
that kind of stuff, you should buy it. It's a
I
good
agree.
book.
It's a definite buy this week.
Yeah,
But yeah, it does bring up a good conversation, though.
I
So
think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give a quick review, real quick, because this is definitely not going to be a long video today. But we will go through them again. Mega Ghost by Albatross. To me, it's a definite buy. Fun, good kids book. Definitely all ages book. So I would check that out at your local shop. If they don't have it, ask them to order it for you. Keeps them in business, earns them a few bucks. So please look that one up. The next book, Goddess Mode. To you, is that a buy or is that a wait and see?
Well, it's not a buy for me,
Okay.
simply because I would never put money toward these people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the art is beautiful, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not bad. It's not horrible writing. It's really not.
Okay.
If I could, you know, remove those people from the situation, I would
Mm-hmm.
say if you're into that style, it's a buy.
Okay. All right. To me, I'm going to be a wait and see on it, but I would encourage you to check it out. So that's what I'm going to say for that
Hmm.
one. And then lastly, again, Batman Who Laughs. To me, definite buy. The creative team is genius. So I would check it out for sure. And Chester.
Well, like I said, it's a good book. It's a buy. It's a buy.
Definitely a buy. So this week, you know, go to your comic book store today, check them out, see what they got locally, and enjoy reading. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We will be back next week with some more comics. I got a couple picked out. I think I got to email you, but I may go switch them. I'm still reaching out to a couple companies to see if we can get a couple PDFs or something like that beforehand. Because there's some good books coming out next week. And on Sunday, we're not doing a show on previews on Sunday because we do that the first and second Sunday of the month. But I do have Gary Shipman coming on my show on our Sunday show. So,
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to be hanging out, drawing, just talking, things like that, upcoming projects, all that kind of stuff. So, but until then, if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the down below. I do reply to them throughout the week, and support us if you can, and check us out on Twitter. And anything else, Chester?
Oh no, just thanks again for doing the reviews. I'm really enjoying doing these.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't super positive about the stuff today, but we got to be honest, right?
Hey, we're here to be honest. We're not here to necessarily make friends, but we want to give honest reviews to everybody who's listening, everybody who watches the show. So cool. Well, if that's the case, then we're gonna depart here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Later, guys. It was fun.